I am definitely on a different side today.
Yep.
Wow, this is like a whole new world.
Dwayne, you started on that side.
Oh, how about that?
How about that?
Well, you do the intro since you're on the last.
Welcome to that type of party. Morning, evening, nighttime, whatever time you're watching.
You said good morning for you, sir.
Yeah, I did say good morning for you too. There's two of them.
Yep.
Two of them now. We got two morning watches. Either way. No, three.
Yep.
Either way.
Thank you.
We are here to discuss with you this actually this was brought to our attention by one of our viewers. He wanted to know what we think about the Wayne Scott situation, and I ain't gonna lie, I hadn't heard about it until he asked us. But I did some looking, and yeah.
We feel as though it is a supreme conflict of interest to have a sitting MP working in a public sector position while still
on the gambling commission.
Yeah,
gaming commission. Gaming commission. Gambling commission.
Gaming.
Okay, gaming.
Gambling. I mean, it's
same thing.
Yeah, but not same thing. But you know what we mean. But we just feel like, how can we expect for the people to take that? I mean, it's just a bad move all around. You know what I mean?
If like, one of your jobs is influencing the other. I mean, we're not saying we have a problem with MPs having jobs, because frankly,
I mean, I feel like personally, they shouldn't have jobs. I mean, I understand that they have a high standard of living, and I'm going for both parties here. I understand that they have a high standard of living, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like running the country should be a part-time job. You feel me? I feel like running the country should be a full-time job. And I love you, Patricia Gordon Pepper. I love you. I mean, I would give you a job but I have to tell you, you can't have another job either. I love you. Don't hate me, please. You just can't. I feel like if you're running a country, regardless of the scale of the country, you're still dealing with thousands to millions of people's lives. So that should be a full-time, dedicated, I am in this. Call me at 3 a.m. in the morning. I ain't gotta wake up at 9 to go work. No, it is, I am fully dedicated to this. We will sit in that house and debate for 3 weeks straight and eat only bread and water to make sure this country runs smoothly. That's how I feel about that.
How about that? I mean, it just seems a little convenient.
Yeah.
To be on the gambling commission and to have a sitting spot on the Bermuda lines, and the PLP is calling for him to resign.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean, I don't think anybody can really say, "Yo, you need to step down," but
yet again. And he did.
I guess so, but I don't know, man. It just seems a little. I mean, I can't talk too much about it because I'm still trying to grasp everything, but it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't.
Can I confidently say that Wayne Scott does not have Mr. Scott does not have the credentials to do this job? I can't. I can't sit here and say that he probably doesn't have the resume for that job.
He probably does. He got it.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. But
I just feel like it just seems too.
As a politician, you should also look at public opinion. You know what I mean? And it comes down to like, okay, how does it look for me to get this job right now? You know what I mean? Like, how does it look for me to get hired in this job as a sitting member of the One Bermuda Alliance? Like, how does that come off to the public when you have MPs that are already getting paid so and so, and then you are now coming into the public sector and getting a job? It's gonna look like. It's just like if you have a big mega millionaire CEO father and you get a high ranking position in his company. You might have got the bachelor degree, the master's, and the doctorate and earned your way there, but the board is always going to look at you as daddy's little boy, you know what I mean? Because you got the job in your father's company. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that for me.
That was the weirdest analogy I've ever heard.
But it's legit.
Okay.
It's legit. It's legit. I mean, imagine if he had stepped down and got the job. Then what would they say?
Nothing. They'd have nothing to say.
How about that? Because at the end of the day, it would be, I guess they could say, oh, well, the OBA is probably whispering for the former parliament members, but that would be a shallow argument at best. But being as though he's still sitting, it's kind of like a...
I don't even think this has anything to do with the OBA, because I don't think they would...
No, it doesn't. But I mean, it's like you see how those connections can be made
Yeah.
You know?
No doubt there. No doubt there. I just.
Same.
That's really it, really.
Yeah, I mean, I said if Mr. Pettingill could step down from the OBA and go into an independent position, that is wrong. And we also said that we don't agree with MPs moving about in Parliament how they see fit. So we definitely don't agree with MPs moving around in the public sector how they see fit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You want to get another job? Cool. Get yourself another job. Get 2 jobs. Get how many other jobs you want. But public sector, gaming commission, politics.
I feel like the screening system could have been more public. I feel like if a MP is applying for a public sector job, then that application process has to be the most transparent thing ever. I mean, as in like, it probably should have updates or something that you can look at or read where this, or have Wayne Scott's resume, Mr. Scott, sorry, I'm disrespectful. Have Mr. Scott's resume next to another person applying and have the public be able to say, Right now, it's just
I can see a few holes in that system, but all right.
Well, I mean,
you can't let public people pick the job.
No, they don't pick the job.
Well, if you're saying have this person's resume and then this person's resume and have the public look at it, who do you think they're gonna pick?
They don't get to pick. That's
get
what
out
I'm
of
saying. The public don't pick the job. The public just views the resume. The employers, they see, this is what's wrong with the people of, I can't say it.
You were about to say young people, wasn't you? You were about to talk like, them old people trying to take us down, including Cousin Carla.
Oh, shoot.
Cousin Carla don't like us.
But this is all I'm saying. You know, you have a dang resume.
Well, then again, Cousin Carla don't even watch our videos, but then she wants to comment saying how bad we are. But, teach her on.
I don't care about Cousin Carla.
I care about Cousin Carla. She's my cousin. Either way, sorry. Back to the matter.
But the thing is, if you have a resume, public display, and a resume is a public document. I mean, unless you have like your bank information on there, which is like.
Then that's a retarded resume.
Yeah, exactly.
Put your bank information.
So I feel like you could definitely have put his resume, and you don't have to even name the other people because they are citizens. They don't need to be named. And I mean, of course, someone might sit there and say, "Well, MP Wayne Scott is a citizen too, so why is his name?" No, MP, come on, have his name displayed. Show his resume. Show the resumes is lined up against, and if his resume is superior, then really, I feel like Trump release the resume.
You have to release the resume. We need to see what's on it, and we need to judge whether or not you can keep the job because you need to know and be more transparent with what's going on. It's in uranium. It makes a lot of bounce. There's a lot of bad stuff. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. We're gonna build a wall. All of that. Check you out later.
I can't do a very good Mike Pence accent, but show me the resume, please. Thank you.
Does Mike Pence have an accent?
He came back. I don't know. I've never heard him talk too much.
I haven't heard Mike Pence. All I hear is the giant green Cheeto, orange Cheeto.
Sorry, Mr. Trump.
I ain't sorry.
Anyway,
you ain't my president.
This has been It's That Type of News. I am Dutch Permit, and I want to stay alive.
And it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. We're doing the red carpet for the Bermuda International Film Festival this week, so be sure to watch out for those videos. Check y'all later. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. I think Melania is divorcing me. I'll probably be the first president to have a wife divorce me because I wanted to stay in the White House, but she doesn't want to stay in the White House.
Are like,
if she would have stayed in the White House and we could have, the government funding could have paid for Meals on Wheels. So now because she doesn't want to stay, old people can't get the food. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. America. All right. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to sit through that. This has now officially been It's That Type of News.
Cut that camera off, girl.
I've tried to end it 3 times. I'm Dutch Permit.